guys, welcome or welcome back. It's 𝒔𝒂𝒏𝒈 here, and today you're joining me on the shiny hunt for the shiny snowflake. That's right, we're here looking for shiny Cryogonal. I have been meaning to do this little hunt for a couple years now. I'll be honest, I tried to do it maybe 2 years ago, I think it was, and it didn't happen for me in time for December, so I decided to put it on hold. I actually intended also on doing this hunt last year, but didn't get it done then either. So I told myself this year is the year we finally go for this precious little shiny snowflake. Now, it is the festive month of December, and I was looking for another target to fill one of my December shiny hunts, and I remember this hunt and just thinking, oh my gosh, I need to do it. I need to do it. And especially, I find it extra funny because a lot of you know I am from Australia, and right now here in Australia, we're actually in the middle of summer. But, you know, as I've said before, and I will say it again, even though I'm in Australia, even though it's summer, I always associate Christmas with snow, so I thought this would be a really good target, and I recommend it if you need a specific shiny hunt to go after this December. Now, before I get into the video, I want to let you guys know I will have my shiny hunting playlist down in the description as always, so if you want to check out any of my past shiny hunts, I will have that one linked down below. If you do like this video, maybe consider leaving a like as it really helps out the channel, and if you haven't, maybe consider subscribing as I plan to bring you guys plenty more Pokemon videos in the near future. I could go on and on, but I'm going to go ahead and cut myself off there and stop the rambling. Let's just go ahead and get right into the shiny reaction. Yes! Oh my gosh! Shiny Cryogonal! Let's go! Oh my gosh! I have to be kind of quiet right now because it's like 5 AM. Oh my gosh, Shiny Cryogonal, are you serious? Oh my goodness, I love this shiny so much. I've been meaning to go for shiny Cryogonal for like 2 years. I'd say it's been 2 years that this Pokemon has been on my list, and I've been wanting to get the shiny for December for, like I said, a little bit of time. And the first year that I planned on going for it, I actually kind of ran out of time. When I was hunting it, I ran out of time for going for this one. And I told myself, you know what, we've run out of time. December's over, that's fine. I didn't get the shiny, so I'll just pick it up and do it the next year. And then the next year kind of came around, and I ended up having like a pretty full-on year, and it just didn't work out. And then this year was the year that I said, once we get ahead on videos, we are doing Cryogonal. It's happening. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what Pokemon Sword says. We are getting this shiny. So I am very pleased to be looking at this thing. It is like the perfect Christmas themed shiny Pokemon. Even though I live in Australia and it's summer here for Christmas, I still associate Christmas with the snow. And a snowflake Pokemon is just really cool. Like, I can't lie, I think this thing looks awesome. Now, in terms of the Pokeball, I think either a dive ball, and if I have any, maybe a quick ball could also look kind of good. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the idea of catching this thing in a quick ball, so maybe I will go ahead and I will see if I can get lucky. I say let's throw one. Let's throw one and just see. Let's throw it and see if we can get lucky. I feel like the blue and the yellow pairs really well with this shiny. It kind of plays on the actual shiny coloring, but I didn't want to stay in the ball. That's okay. I'm not upset. I'm not sad about that. No, but I think I will try then. And I'm going to see if I can get this thing in a dive ball. I also think that this could look really pretty. You'll have to let me know, have you gone for shiny Cryogonal in the past yourself? Have you already caught this shiny? I always thought it would be kind of cool to do regional forms of Cryogonal since it is a snowflake. And fun fact that I didn't know, but apparently every single snowflake is 100% different. There are no two snowflakes that are the same, which kind of makes sense, but I guess I just never thought about it, being as I have never seen snow, so you'll have to forgive my ignorance on that part. But still, this is a really cool shiny Pokemon, and I think the Pokemon design in general is super cute. Like a little snowflake? Are you kidding me? Even though it's just kind of like bashing us up right now, it's totally fine. I'll let it slide because it looks so darn good, but definitely, like I said, a great target for the festive season. What's actually really exciting about this particular hunt is I'm actually going to be moving on to Pokemon Legends Arceus after I complete this hunt, because I do have another target in mind that I want to go for and try to see if I can get before Christmas. I don't want to give away too much for that target just yet, but I think some of you guys may be able to guess. However, I'm not going to confirm or deny in the comments what it is. But I'm super excited because this was the last one I wanted to get done before I moved on to that. So actually getting the sparkles right now is amazing. I'm so glad that we have. The only thing I am a little nervous about is getting this thing to stay in the Pokeball. If we really struggle, I may go ahead, I'll switch to Gallade and we can put this thing to sleep. See if we can get lucky and catch this thing eventually here. But I will say I love every hunt that we do in this snowy area in the Crown Tundra DLC. I know not everybody played the DLCs and they weren't for everybody, but I will say I think that the Crown Tundra was so well done, and this snowy area is one of my favorite places to hunt. I've done quite a few hunts here actually. I think I've done Snom here. You guys would have recently seen my shiny 𝒔𝒐𝒄𝒊𝒏𝒚 hunt. I also believe I did hunt 𝒔𝒐𝒪🺭 in this area. I could be wrong on that. Sometimes I struggle to remember, but this area is just super pretty, and actually getting to hunt this thing with the snowfall weather and not having it get damaged by the weather is really nice. I find a lot of the time I have to be really mindful of that in the wild area because there are a lot of Pokemon that show up in the snow or like in a snowstorm and they take damage from the weather debuff. So like I kind of forget about that. So it's nice to have a target that's not going to happen to. But thankfully we got this thing to fall asleep, which is amazing. I think I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to false swipe it. I don't typically tend to false swipe my targets just because I don't like to run the risk of failing them, especially to struggle, because I feel like there's a lot of times where you can go ahead and get this thing, but it's still asleep. So I feel like this is going to be our best shot at securing the capture. So let's go ahead and throw another dive ball. Please let this be the one. I'm surprised at how stubborn it's being with not wanting to stay in the Pokeball. Hopefully we can get lucky here. It is asleep. It's low HP. And we did it. Okay. False swipe came in clutch there. I feel like the combination, you know, I don't use it as often as I should, but it is really effective for catching shiny Pokemon, and especially this one. But there we go. Shiny Cryogonal. This has been in the making, like I said, for me for like at least 2 years. So I'm very pleased to finally see this thing. It's a lot more obvious than I thought it was going to be totally fair with you. But it is time now to do ourselves a nature guess. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love the snowflake. I just gotta say, it is so cute. Now I think for the shiny nature on this one, I am gonna go ahead and I am going to say quiet. I don't know, I haven't guessed quiet in a while, so let's go ahead and check. No marks or ribbons, that's totally fine. Let's do the nature check now in 3, 2, 1. And it's Rash! I think I've gotten another Rash shiny Pokemon pretty recently as well. I can't remember which one it was though. To be fair, when you do a lot of shiny hunting, they all kind of blur together a little bit. But hey, I am not mad at that. This shiny looks incredible. I am a huge fan of our shiny Cryogonal. And of course, we gotta check this thing out in the overworld. Oh my gosh, I love it! Oh my goodness. The little bit of like gold and yellow complements so well against the blue. I guess it's orange more so than gold, right? But oh my goodness, this thing is so cute. Like I said, if you're in need of a festive target or even just a winter target, go for Cryogonal. This thing is adorable. So is this little dino baby, but we need to get out of here before we get into a battle. Of course, we are here on Route Wooloo. I thought we were going to get a merry time miracle and maybe see a shiny sheep, but not today because we're here to celebrate shiny Cryogonal. It looks so good. I love it. I think it looks really good in the dive ball. It's interesting too to see the eyes. Whoa, they're really trippy to look at actually when they're asleep. I didn't realize this when we were battling it, but super interesting. I love this Pokemon. I've been meaning to hunt it for so long, so I'm very pleased to cross it off the list and finally get this gorgeous ice shiny. And now, jumping into Pokemon camp, where we are going to call over this thing. Oh my gosh. Actually, we're able to wake it up relatively easily, so that is nice. Let's go ahead, get this little one over here. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love this Pokemon. Weirdly enough, you would think this is a Pokemon I feel like a lot of people forget about, but I think about Cryogonal every time I go to do like our little Dynamax adventures there. I always see them whenever I'm riding by the area, and I think we've got to hunt that eventually. And today was the day we finally made that happen. Now, before I wrap up the video, I want to let you guys know I will have my shiny hunting playlist down in the description as always. So if you want to check out any of my past shiny hunts, I will have that one down below. If you do like this video, maybe consider leaving a like as it really helps out the channel. And if you haven't, maybe consider subscribing as I plan to bring you guys plenty more Pokemon videos in the near future. Like I said, I'm enjoying doing these very festive hunts for the month of December. It's one of my favorite times of year, so I hope you guys have been enjoying them. I'm wishing you all the best of luck on your own shiny hunts, and I will see you all in the next one. Cinderace, what are you doing? Bye!